Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and we're doing short takes on the, what is this, 16th of August, 2010. At least we're doing one right now. And let's see some photos. Well, there's a butterfly. That is a butterfly on Jerry Jean Hall's farm. Jerry Jean Hall's farm has been partly sold several years ago, and just now the developers have gotten it approved for actual construction of some single-family homes. And you can see the monarch caterpillar on butterfly milkweed, also known as Asclepias tuberosa. And those butterfly milkweed and all the other types of milkweed, which we've got at least 8 in my neighborhood that I can show you, or at different times when they're blooming I can find them and show you. Anyway, monarchs have to have them. There's another kind of milkweed. Generally, this Asclepias viridis blooms early. It's the first one to bloom in our area, and most of the plants in northwest Arkansas that I know where to find have already bloomed, have already gone to seed, and they're no longer in bloom. That one was probably mowed down on that farm and is regrowth that came up. A lot of times you can tell that if you see a broken stem nearby and it's not totally dried up in last year's stem. Anyway, milkweed's important to our monarch butterflies, and of course other species of insects and butterflies, and even birds such as hummingbirds may approach them. This is part of the Hall farm. The part on the right is one of the parts that's being used for hayfield. The part on the left in that photo a second ago was a part down near the West Fork of the White River that is still owned by the Hall family, and Jerry Jean Hall planted a lot of beautiful native trees down there and put it in the Conservation Reserve program. That is ironweed, the red flower, and that's of course a yellow sulfur butterfly, one of the several varieties of whitish, yellowish, relatively small butterflies that you'll see. Can't name them all. That is Asclepias incarnata. That is known as swamp milkweed. Wherever you see swamp milkweed, you know its roots are able to reach water. And there is the same butterfly we started out with, and he's on, there's a different kind of butterfly. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering over these names. I'm hearing some background noise and it distracts me from thinking, and I'm a slow thinker anyway, as you know if you watch these regularly. Anyway, that's also on the Asclepias incarnata swamp milkweed. That's especially important out there because wherever they didn't mow hay, for whatever reason, it was a damp spot that they bogged down in. You saw some ruts there earlier. You find all these milkweed plants, all these, even swamp milkweed like this in a lot of places. You can see they almost mowed there, but they made ruts and almost bogged down the mowers. So they stopped, and that's soft ground even now when we've had a really extended drought in northwest Arkansas. There you can see ironweed and swamp milkweed in one photograph, and in some others we may not have chosen one for this session. We have some other native plants with it. There's a tiny yellow that I can't name, and I hope to find out the name and name it right on one of my blogs, but I do not have it named currently. So you can identify it if you want to. Here's a white flower that is beautiful but very tiny, and I can't recall the name of that one. So it's just a wonderful thing when somebody gets on one of my blogs and names one of these unnamed flowers. Most of them are native. Now there is a black swallowtail butterfly on the ironweed, and there are some of the yellow cone flowers. They're not the same category, same genus as the purple cone flowers, but those are probably brown-eyed Susans or black-eyed Susan. And that is goldenrod. very plentiful right now in northwest Arkansas. There's another flower I couldn't identify. It's a wetland flower. You can see the exotic stem. It looks square almost, and see the beautiful small blue flowers on it. And that's one you don't see everywhere, but it's in some of the wettest areas on that farm. And now that may or may not be native, but you'll see it has quite a few of those blooms on the stem also. And some of the best ones, these small things, and there's another small yellow flower, and it's a whole, what shall I say, bouquet yellow flowers on that single stem. So this is something else to identify. Nice purple. It's a pretty small one. It's beautiful. I'm 99% sure it'll be deemed native when somebody looks at it. Anyway, a lot of times I don't have time to do enough investigation or write down all these names because I want to share them on live short takes. This one wasn't live on Monday the 16th. Got here too late, but it'll run in a week and again, and maybe somebody will see it and call in or something and let me know, or email me. Till next time, oh, why am I wearing the Hog Eye Marathon shirt? Here you go. That seems out of place at the moment, but it was here so that I would see it myself and remember to say that the Regional National Cemetery Improvement Corporation will do a fundraising 5K run in first or second week of November on a Saturday, and it will be to benefit the expansion of the Fayetteville National Cemetery for Veterans. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.